It was very harmless. It was not mean-spirited by any manner. Richard Jefferson played for the Cavs, and he was sort of making fun of a teammate, Deron Williams, and how bad he was defensively. And he was talking about when he came in the game, the Warriors' eyes lit up. I do not think it was mean-spirited. Intent means something. But it shows a continuing off season where things were not perfect for Cleveland. And I have argued this for years. There's a real misunderstanding on what valuable means. Valuable doesn't mean best. Okay, if Brady leaves New England, I don't think Tom Brady's the most valuable guy in the NFL. I think Aaron Rodgers is far more valuable to the Packers than Tom Brady is to New England. If Brady leaves New England, they got Belichick and Garoppolo and Kraft. They're still viable. If Steph leaves Golden State, they've got Durant, Draymond, and Clay. They're still good. Michael Jordan left the Bulls, 57 wins to 55. Alabama's won national titles without Nick Saban. It's a great job. He's great. He's not the most valuable coach. Pujols left the Cardinals. They won a World Series, or they went to the World Series. They made the World Series next year. A-Rod left the Mariners. They won 116 games the next year. Kevin Durant left Oklahoma City. They still made the playoffs. Joe Montana left the 49ers. They were still really good. Wayne Gretzky was great, but he never won it with the Kings, and the Edmonton Oilers, 2 years later without Gretzky, won the Stanley Cup. There is a difference between great and valuable. And in my opinion, the two most valuable players in professional sports in America are Andrew Luck and LeBron James. Kawhi is more valuable than LeBron. If Kawhi Leonard left tomorrow, first of all, they'd get a good player for him. They still have a great head coach, a great owner, and an unbelievable scouting department. It's a pretty good free agent destination. They'd be fine. They would be fine. When I look at this offseason for the Cavs, remember the last time LeBron left Cleveland? They went from 61-21, and the next year they were 19-63. I honestly think if LeBron left, they may be worse. That's what I say about Andrew Luck. If Cam Newton left, they still in Carolina have a great owner, a really good head coach, and a terrific defensive roster. Cam's good. He's not that valuable. Okay, Tom Brady is great, but he's not that valuable. Aaron Rodgers walks out of the door in Green Bay. They may have big problems, and I really like their head coach. But, man, when I look at this offseason for Cleveland and Richard Jefferson taking little non-mean-spirited shots at Deron Williams and Kyrie and LeBron, it just speaks to a word we're overwhelmingly confused by. Valuable. I mean, Andrew Luck's got a quirky owner, had the worst GM, a defensive-minded head coach. If he doesn't play this year, that's maybe a 2-14 team. It really is. It's a 2-14 team. Brady leaves New England. That's a 9-10 win team in that, a 9-10 win team in that division. The Jets are awful. The Bills now are totally rebuilding, and the Dolphins don't have Tannehill. You can still argue they'd win 12 games. So again, great and valuable, two different things.